What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of PowerWash Simulator. Uh, I've been having a lot of fun with this game, and I believe where we last left off, we had finished cleaning the backyard, and now we have two places we can go to. We could either clean the playground or we can clean the bungalow. I think I wouldn't mind checking out the playground, but at the same time, this is like a house. We could really get we could really get some good power washing done. You know what? Let's do the playground. Uh, let's see. Dirt finder. I've got a frankly ridiculous situation on my hands. You see, some of the local children have been coming down with a curious and unsightly form of dermatitis, and a few fretful folk here have been putting it down to the condition of the recreational facilities. It's all nonsense, of course, but if you could just humor them and give the whole thing a thorough hose down, it would be most grateful. We are absolutely going to start this job, and we're going to have a good time doing it. So it's not quite as horrible as I thought it would be. There are a lot of places we can get, but I feel like we can absolutely start. Oh my gosh, was the bench really that bad? Oh, that's so dirty. Can I hit it with the... No, I still feel like I need to keep a good bit of power going. But still, oh my gosh. How could you let the park get so out of hand? Look at that. That is... I don't even know what I could chalk that up to. Anyways, what is going on, everybody? How are you doing today? I hope everybody is ready for another fun-filled day of power washing video game-related items. Alright, what's underneath here? Oh my gosh. Filthy, gross, disgusting. We're absolutely going to get all of this cleaned up. We got our super dirt vision detectors. Oh, look at all that dirt. We're gonna get right down on the dirt's level here. That's the only way. What am I even picking up? It's either a ladder or my stepping stool. Alright, so the bench is cleaned. I think we can start by doing all of the little things first, and then we'll tackle the bigger stuff. So, like the benches, the garbage cans. Oh man, who would have thought the garbage can would be dirty? Oh my gosh. Am I even able to get... Oh, there we go. What else do we got? We got another bench over here. Oh, we got the Stegosaurus. Oh. Look at that. Nice and clean. For the most part. So I hope everybody's been having a good day today. I have been having a fantastic day. Technically, at the time of this recording, I am speaking in the sense of yesterday, because it's like, I don't know, 2:30 a.m., 3 a.m. for me right now. I'm on that darn night shift schedule. So, you know, this is normal for me now. Normal for me now. You know, I do kind of miss going to bed, you know, at normal hours. But I guess I can't even say my day job anymore. My night job, you know, it's you got that night shift. You've been on that night shift for a little while. You start to get used to it. So now I go to bed at like anywhere between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. Instead of waking up anywhere between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. It's like, what in the world happened? Well, there we go. We are hitting every possible nook and cranny and detail we can. There we go. Yeah, that's mostly clean. This is absolutely filthy. And I would absolutely... Hello? No, no. Ah. Okay, okay. I see what's happening here. Let's do... Oh, too far away. Can I do that? I don't think that's going to come up as well as on the other stuff. Maybe I need to get a little closer on that, G. There we go. I mean, I have to leave my... I guess you can call it a calling card. But I have to leave it somewhere. That's right. Get out of here, filthy garbage. You're going to be clean garbage now. Like me, I'm garbage. Get... There's just... I don't know, there's just something so unusually satisfying about just... There we go. Pressure, like, pretend pressure washing. Oh yeah, there's another bench over here. This one look... I mean, that first one probably looked the worst. But this one looks pretty bad too. Like, at least this one, like, you could tell what the original color was. Oh, look at that. It's so nice when it's clean. And hopefully, you know, these kids won't be going home with the Rona anymore. Geez, I don't even think it was just the kids going home with the Rona on that. I think it's everyone that attended, that, you know, sat in the vicinity of this park. We're gonna go ahead and hit this down here. Look at this. We're getting better with this. We're seeing the dirt before we're even having to use the super dirt vision. Let's see. Well, I mean, maybe I'm not getting as good as I thought I was. But I would like to, just keep saving up what I'm making here, and then just buy a super industrial strength pressure washer. And then that'll make the game go by even faster. Then again, I mean, this first one it's just old reliable here. You gotta start with something, and this is what we have to start with. Oh, there is a lot of... Can I actually... No, I can't actually get underneath here, but there is still a lot of dirt and grime. There we go. Oh. So, that should do all of the little things around here. Let's go ahead and... get this Ferris wheel done. Not the Ferris wheel, the merry-go-round? Not a merry-go-round. Oh, yes, the children catapult. Oh my gosh. Its original color is being restored. Look at that. We have a brand new park here. People are going to be so excited. Like, oh my gosh, this park hasn't been cleaned in... I don't want to say years, I want to say decades. But then I guess, oh, I'm not near the active volcano. But in one of the one of the last episodes I did, like, the house was literally near an active volcano. So, I mean, I don't know how many times the volcano erupted to cause this much ash and soot and gunk or whatever this is. But I'm just going to assume that it was a volcano that caused all of this. Okay, so that's actually clean. Ah, damn artificial sunlight. Oh, come on. I wonder if... I know that this isn't... It is not the best as far as pressure goes, but it does loosen... It looks like it loosens some of the dirt. I don't know. I should probably just stick with the 15. Right? That's the way to go. Anyone else have any objections? Okay, that's what I thought. I thank everybody for their feedback. I will take all of those. I will take all of that feedback into consideration, and I have considered it. And I'm going to stick with the 15. But then again, the super deluxe powered nozzle. That's a nice one. Oh, yeah. We're getting... Oh, you know what I just thought of? After I clean the top of this... I definitely want to get this too. There we go. That's looking better. And I definitely want to get all of that in there. I may have to come back around to that one. I'm just leaving unfinished spots everywhere. It's like, what are you even doing? You know, now that I think about it, I think going around in this direction and working my way inward was probably going to be a better idea. Well, I mean, we caught it a little late, but you know, it's still we're still able to do it. Right? Yeah. We're still able to have a good time. We're still able to do this. I'm kind of glad, like, they don't, like, it actually doesn't strip the paint off. I mean, that's not an issue I've ever had with the real pressure washer, but it's something that I fear is going to happen. You know, I'd absolutely just I mean, I go out and use it on my car, and I would absolutely just be mortified if I started using it and started stripping the paint off my car. Granted, you know, I do stay a good distance back. I'm not like, oh, hey, dirt. Brrr. That would just be dumb on my part. I mean, I'm not saying that it wouldn't be cool to see, but not on my car. I'm sure a lot of you guys could relate to that. You don't, no, nobody likes to have their, nobody wants the paint stripped off of their car from a pressure washer. Alright. So I'm pretty excited to be seeing AEW tomorrow night. Well, actually, it would be technically considered tonight. Just several hours from now. I've been watching more and more AEW over WWE lately. I don't know. I'm just been finding AEW a lot better, a lot more entertaining. I guess that's the best way to put it. Don't get me wrong. I've always been a WWE fan, but it's becoming very predictable for me. Oh, my pressure washer was just going crazy there. So I can kind of already tell what the results are gonna be. Like I don't know. Not in a sense like that, but you start watching it and you already know what's gonna happen, and you start seeing a lot of I guess repeat matches, if you will. So I just been watching more AEW. It's nice to see. Also, you know, another thing was it's nice to see several matches in a night instead of what, 2 to 3. But we'll see how that goes, barring the weather here, of course. We're kind of in the midst of, I haven't been tracking it, but we're kind of in the midst of a tropical storm, a hurricane. It was a tropical storm, and then it upgraded to a hurricane, and then it was a tropical storm again, and it was upgraded to a hurricane again. So last I checked, where I live, I'm out of the cone. And it doesn't look like it's absolutely gonna be too bad. And if I'm lucky, I guess I got all this thing with my super dirt vision. If we're lucky here, we may not get much out of it and may just completely miss a lot of the storms. But that's just me being, oh wow, look at that. That's just me being hopeful that I could go out and hang out with my buddies tomorrow. You know, there's that. And then, you know, of course, you know, the Steam sale that's been going on. I may pick up one more game from that. I'm excited. A couple of games I'm interested in getting, but, you know, the old wallet there tends to not agree with buying games over paying bills. Which I absolutely will not spend all of my money on games before my bills are paid. I prioritize bills over everything else before, you know, fun. But it's like, dang, if I had more money to go towards fun, then I'd be playing a lot more video games, huh? And that's not even trying to be like, oh, you know, I'm disappointed with what I'm doing. Absolutely not. I actually enjoy the job that I'm doing now versus what I was doing before. and it feels better to be doing it. I'm not as stressed out as I was. I feel like my previous job was just stressing me out so much, and that by the time I got to the point to where I did leave that job, it was just a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders, and I finally felt like I was able to relax. So I ended up taking that time off, trying to do this whole, see what I can do about getting the whole YouTube thing going. Gained a couple extra subscribers, and then ended up having to go back to work. So that was fun. During that time, the job before that, the job before my current job, I was only there like 6 weeks, which I was a little upset about, but that's, I guess in a sense, I couldn't hack it. I couldn't handle it. I could handle it. It's just I wasn't catching on fast enough. And I feel like if I took a little bit more time to learn that trade, that probably would have been a little bit better than what I was doing. But what I'm doing now, I feel like is probably one of the better options I took. Not trying to make, I'm not trying to make it sound like working in a warehouse is absolutely the end goal, but for me, it's nice not having to deal so much with the customers that I'm not dealing with, and I can't explain it. I can't describe it really. It's not so much that all of the customers were jerks, but enough of them got like rude and nasty enough to where it would just like it would bring your whole day down. It's like, why am I even doing this? But that's enough about that. I just want to get back to focusing on just like pressure washing all this stuff. I don't even know where I left off. I got talking and I just started doing things. All right. So we did clean the Ferris wheel. We do have that. I think I should probably do the Stegosaurus next. What do you think? Stegosaurus sound good? Oh my gosh. This is... Oh. You know what? Let's get ourselves a little path going here. I don't know what is all over this path, but we're definitely going to be doing this. So I've also been trying to get back to the gym. Granted, working in a warehouse does have its upsides about being physical, but at the same time, I still want to try and maintain a regular gym schedule. So trying to get back on a gym schedule when my hours are completely different now. It's those. I was gonna say, I know they're the spikes on the Stegosaurus tails, but like for a second there, I was like, why are there bananas over here? So now when I go to the gym, like, don't get me wrong, I like the gym I go to, but it's just gotten so busy over the past couple of years, and I don't like. I want to continue to go, but I may be considering canceling my membership because no matter what time I go, it seems like there's always like 20 to 30 people in there. So when I get in there, I'm always waiting for, something to use. And in the meantime, like while I wait, I go to like the little area and I just do push-ups and sit-ups. or stretch or something like that. But when I'm always waiting on a machine, and by the time I'm done stretching and doing push-ups and sit-ups and still waiting on a machine, essentially all I've done at the gym was push-ups and sit-ups, and or stretching or anything like that. And it's like, all the stuff I was doing, I might as well just cancel my membership, because I can do push-ups and sit-ups and stretch at home. But I like to use a lot of the other, like, a lot of the equipment there, just because I'm able to hit other things, like, I'm able to hit other things in different ways, or other muscles in different ways, instead of just doing push-ups and sit-ups and squats and crunches. And, you know, not that any of those things are bad, those are all great things to do, and from what I've heard, you can actually make a pretty darn good workout routine with just those exercises. But like I was mentioning, you know, I like to use the other machines to kind of mix it up a little bit. But if I'm not using those machines, I might as well cancel the membership and save myself like $30 a month. Not that I don't think $30 is going to make that big of a difference, but I'd rather be paying $30 for something I'd be using versus paying $30 for something that I'm not necessarily getting to use at the time I'm trying to use it. It's just like a little rant there, but I appreciate you guys listening. I mean, I figured I'd talk about something while I'm trying to get the gunk. He looks like... I don't even want to know what he's covered in. I've been calling it gunk, but for all I know, this guy ate something that did not agree with his stomach. Or either that, these kids had, like, McDonald's before they came here, and then they just, like, pooped all over him. Oh my gosh. We got ourselves a bit of a doozy here. This park is going to take forever to clean. We did wash away some of Vigbo there, but that's okay. We knew it was going to get washed away eventually. But that's why we're here. We're not here to just leave a calling card or a tag or graffiti the dinosaur. We're here to get paid. Oh. That's your eye, isn't it? Oh, look at your eye now. His head kind of looks like a snake. Maybe he's a Snakeosaurus? Ooh. Bad jokes landing. Hitting those bad jokes on all cylinders. Or bad jokes are firing on all cylinders. Yeah, see, that's the poo spot. Where all the little kids playing here after they eat their McDonald's. They poop in them. They poop in their pants. And then they just leave it all in the all on the dinosaur here. I mean, it doesn't necessarily just have to be a McDonald's. It could be a Taco Bell. I won't lie. I love Taco Bell. I'm a grown man. I eat Taco Bell and I immediately have to go to the bathroom. Look, you could sit here and laugh at me all you want for, you know, essentially crapping my pants after eating Taco Bell, but I'm being honest here. And I never learned my lesson, and I keep going back. You know why? Because that's how delicious Taco Bell is. Now that I think about it, maybe it was me on this slide. I went to the bar, ordered some Taco Bell, and came to this park. And oh my god, it was just not a good time. I mean, at the time I was having a blast, and then I woke up and realized, oh boy, what have I done? I guess like the character now, I guess, is just turning into like myself. Oh man, I can't blame the kids for this. Look what I've done. I went out drinking last night, had some Taco Bell, came to the park, and just crapped everywhere. Oh man, we're gonna have to. That's gross. How did I even... I might be able to buy something to make this a little easier on myself. But what would the fun in that be? Oh my gosh. This Stegosaurus has definitely seen better days. He's so excited to be nice and clean, though. Or she. Or it. Or, I mean, I'm not here to judge. But this Stegosaurus is probably super excited that it's finally getting a good clean. And it's looking like a whole new Stegosaurus. It's kind of looking like my dog after I take her out back and hose her down. Because, you know, having a dog with white fur is kind of like having a white car, because that eventually that dog is going to turn gray. And then when you you know, bathe that dog, you hose it down, you give it a shower, you put that dog in the bath. That dog turns all of that water gray and becomes a white dog again. Or the fur becomes white again. Oh my gosh. This is just... Maybe I should have went with a bungalow, huh? Oh, this is absolutely gross. I'm getting Stegosaurus gunk all over me. Blech. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full Let's Play of this. I feel like I should kind of run through and do like the full like run through of it all, but it's pretty much, I feel like, once you play the first few levels of this, it's like, this is what the game is. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love how it's just mesmerizing. I've heard it described as therapeutic. I've heard it described as just absolutely satisfying. And it is. And, you know, I could literally sit here for hours and do this. Especially since I'm going, like, there's so many... I've heard a lot of people talking about, like, the gaming industry, in the sense of, like, what's going on with it today, and I don't necessarily have a specific view on it, but as of right now, it's like, I feel like we have the best... Oh, hey, did you hear that Mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on the lookout for him in time for the festival. We won't have Spring till he's put on that hat again. Oh no. But in a sense, like, I feel like we have... Oh, to be honest, if I had to wear that hat, I'd go missing too. We have kind of like the best games out right now. And it's not necessarily I'm waiting for something to, like, blow my mind. It just seems like anything that comes out, you know, we keep making, like, the game companies keep making better and better games every year, and I feel like we, as gamers, we've gotten to a point to where it's like, you know, unless it's absolutely gonna blow my mind, it's just not that interesting. And then you get something like this, which is it's amazing, but at the same time, it's so simple and so stupid and so dumb that you absolutely love it. So I don't know, in a way, like, why it's so difficult to find a game that's super enjoyable, a new game that's super enjoyable. So I don't know. It's just, don't mind my ramblings. You could take them as they are, take them at face value. You can argue against them. I don't even know what I'm talking about sometimes. I just pretty much just talk on, but you know, some points of the conversation I know what I'm talking about, but sometimes I don't know. And you know, you just keep creating a loop like that. I know, but I don't know. I know, but I don't know. Oh, he's still got a couple of spots on him that I missed. Maybe I can get away with cleaning just these little areas, and I'll get enough done that it'll just... Oh, hey, by the way, this is clean enough. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any opinions on like the gaming industry or anything like that, I mean, you don't. I'm not sitting here and say you have to agree with me. I'm just saying that's kind of like my opinion right now. It's not that I'm necessarily looking for something to blow my mind, but it's just kind of difficult to find something that's really enjoyable to me, like, because all the games that I really enjoy are already out right now, but at the same time, I want to be able to, you know, open up to other experiences and other games. Sometimes, you know, I feel like it's not so much that it's a new game that's being created, but also maybe it's like it's like a game that I've played before, which is essentially, well, yeah, I can play this, but this game is exactly like this new game. I don't know. I should just leave it at that. I should stop making a fool of myself. So, how about that old sports ball game? No, I'm joking. I haven't watched any sports ball games in a while. I am getting excited for the upcoming the football season, though. We got college ball and we got pro ball right around the corner. So I'm excited. I'm excited for UCF's football season to start. That's gonna be something. We got any UCF Knight fans out there? Yeah, leave a like if you're a Knights fan. Leave a comment if you're a Knights fan. You know what? If you're a Knights fan, you can do anything on this video. Anything. I could say so many things during this video. If you like pressure washers, be sure to leave a like. If you're a UCF fan, be sure to leave a like. If you crap your pants after eating Taco Bell like I do, be sure to leave a like. Nope. You know, stuff like that. And then I'll get, hopefully, I would I would like to see likes on this video. Heck, I would like to see likes on any video. I think that's pretty much what anybody's goal, like anybody's dream, or anything that they'd like to see. If you have a YouTube channel and you started, like, I'm sure you would love to see likes too. I should also specify, I'm not necessarily doing this to get likes or anything. I'm just doing this because I like it. It's fun. I do have a goal for my channel. Don't get me wrong. But I don't want to lose sight of the goal I don't want to necessarily lose sight of my goal by becoming a different person. I'd like to stay me. I don't want to necessarily have, like, I'm not saying that the channel is going to become successful, but in the event that it does become successful, I don't want the success to change who I am. But I don't plan on changing that. I don't plan on changing anything about myself. I mean, I guess that kind of sounds bad, but it also sounds good at the same time. But I don't know what I don't know what I want. I really don't. Alright, this thing has so many areas that I missed. How did I miss so many areas? And this one took a while, too. So let's get in here. We're gonna squat down. Come on. He's almost clean. Oh, there's some big spots that I missed. Look at this guy. He's almost like, ah. Alright, that got him. Look at him. He's all nice and clean now. And we have a lot more to tackle. But I think for this episode, like, because these videos would be so long if I did them all in one go, I think I'm gonna stop it on this episode. We got a lot done at this park today. Maybe I'll check out the bungalow in the next episode, because I could swap between them. But I definitely appreciate you guys watching, and if you're enjoying the video, and if you're enjoying the series, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Till then, you guys take it easy, and we'll see you next time.